Hi, this is Manuel again. We're back here live for another one of our exciting sessions on one of our solutions as part of this NRF 2022 coverage. In this case, I have my colleague here, Michael Gartside, who's going to walk us through our great proactive availability service solution. So you're going to learn a lot about what we're doing to help our retailers manage everything in their business and make their operations run as smoothly as possible and effective as possible. So I'm going to leave you here with Michael, who's going to take you through this great presentation. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Manuel. Again, my name is Michael Gartside, and I'm responsible for the product development, implementation, and operations for our Proactive Availability Services solution, also known as PAZ. In continuing with our Accelerate theme, PAZ is game-changing. It's a game-changing reality for Toshiba and our clients. In the past, we've had to rely on the retailer to tell us when we had an opportunity with our hardware or software, and we're now moving from reactive to proactive. So what is Proactive Availability Services? PAZ is an end-to-end services offering that remotely exposes hardware inventory and alerts. You can see here on the screenshot that we're collecting information, machine type model. We're also getting serial number and firmware where available. In the lower left-hand corner, you can see where there's sensors that are alerting. So we can see when things are not working as we would have expected, and we can start actioning on those. PAZ isn't just about hardware. We also are working with the software and pulling up millions of alerts every day. As you can see from this screenshot, we're working on about 25 million events across a chain of stores and registers. And it's not just the registers themselves, but all the peripherals that are attached to it as well. They don't have to be Toshiba equipment. OEM hardware also works in the system. So why Toshiba? We are differentiating our solution, leveraging artificial intelligence and machine learning. Obviously, with millions and millions and millions of data points every day, we obviously can't do that with people. So we're leveraging the AI and machine learning to help weed through that and get the nuggets of information that we need to make sure that your retail operations is running smoothly. Another piece that differentiates is it's one solution. Our solution is hardware and OS agnostic. So you can have one implementation in your environment, and we're interoperable. So you can have Windows, Linux, 4690 Sky, and newly introduced Android, all running in one solution, all pumping information about how that hardware and software is running in your environment. We have enhanced automation through tightly integrated solutions. The solution itself is all connected, and so a lot of the pieces of the puzzle can be handled automatically, dispatching service and providing updates back and forth. So who benefits from PAZ? Really everybody. The retailers, help desk, maintenance, development, store operations, finance, compliance, and loss prevention are all benefactors of the solution. And ultimately, your customer's experience is better as a result of having PAZ in place. A couple of use cases for those folks that are benefiting from that. Looking at software, we've seen with PAZ in place a situation where a new pen pad solution was being piloted, and we were able to see remotely that there was something that wasn't working exactly right. Stores many times, as I know you guys are aware, will try to work around the issue, and if they're able to resolve it, they don't call it in. So in this particular pilot, the home office didn't know that this was going on. They called the store, said, yep, we're reseating the cable to get around that, and so before rolling that out, they were able to resolve that issue and not impact their store associates or customers as a result of that. Flipping over to the customer experience, PAZ is, again, integrated with our service offering. It's not a requirement, but with that, we're able to proactively identify pieces of hardware that may be getting ready to fail. So we're really focused on doing that proactive replacement. If it's alerting and letting us know, and we can go out and go ahead and dispatch service before it fails. So you don't have a down register. We have a real world scenario where the retailer said, don't stop whatever you're doing. The story was that the manager, the technician typically calls in or checks in with the manager when they get there, and he said, hey, I'm here to fix register 2, the printer's not working, and the manager said, how did you know that? I was actually getting ready to call that in. So we were already there ready to fix that before it had ever been called in from the store. So those are some really good real world experience stories, use cases that we have for the PAZ solution. And we're really excited about what we have to offer and where this is going to take us and you as a retailer. And so thank you for your time this morning. Hope you learned something. We've got some folks there in New York at NRF, so touch base with them if you want to learn a little bit more. Schedule some time with us to dig in a little bit further and see what we can do for you. Thank you.